Welcome back to Morning Joe. It's Tuesday, June 24th. Jonathan Lemire and Susan Page are still with us. Donald Trump walking to Air Force One as he plans his trip to The Hague in the Netherlands for NATO summit, where most of the NATO countries have pledged, are going to pledge, that they'll be spending 5% of their GDP on military expenditures, obviously something that Donald Trump has been pursuing for a very long time. But Jonathan Lemire, the president, holding a press avail before leaving the White House as he was going to the helicopter, Marine One, and very angry with Israel, very angry with Iran, saying they didn't know what the F they were doing. According to reports, we're getting the video fed into us right now, but take us through it. He expects the ceasefire to hold and is not pleased that it's not.
Yeah, it's been an eventful few minutes. As we discussed earlier in the show, the ceasefire was agreed to, President Trump trumpeting it, but these things are messy. It didn't end precisely at the time.
Takes a while.
Yeah, it does. It often does. And apparently a missile from Iran did get through, landed in Israel. There have been some casualties, a couple fatalities, and Israel's now publicly saying they're going to hit back with full force. And that is what has really agitated President Trump this morning. We just showed you video. He did not talk to reporters at Joint Base Andrews, but he did a few minutes prior while leaving the White House, getting on Marine One as he heads to NATO. Poll reports indicate a very angry President Trump, as you says, criticizing both countries, Israel and Iran, saying, quote, they've been fighting for so long and so hard, they don't know what the F they're doing. He did not abbreviate that. And he also took to Truth Social right around the same time an all-caps message squarely at Israel, saying, Israel, do not drop those bombs. If you do, it is a major violation. Bring your pilots home now. Donald J. Trump, President of the United States. So he really is hoping this ceasefire holds. It is not, at least just yet. And we have seen, Joe, about as angry, I'm told there, about as angry as President Trump has been in public in a long time this morning. Here we go.
Bombs, the likes of which I'd never seen before. The biggest load that we've seen. I'm not happy with Israel. You know, when I say, okay, now you have 12 hours, you don't go out in the first hour and just drop everything you have on them. So I'm not happy with them. I'm not happy with Iran either. But I'm really unhappy if Israel's going out this morning because the one rocket that didn't land, that was shot, perhaps by mistake, that didn't land. I'm not happy about that. You know what? We basically have two countries that have been fighting so long and so hard that they don't know what the they're doing. Do you understand that?
Okay, Shalom. I want to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham Rakah Kodash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and salutations unto the hopeful elect. Okay, the name of this lesson is Babylon has been deceived, Babylon the Great, America has fallen in a trap, and that's why, Trump is frustrated, because now, Iran, Iran is a massive country, and Iran have resources, they have the missiles, okay, and now, America being drawn into this too. Okay, and all of this, is a trap, a plan of the bank elites, and also by the Yabashim Yoshai. Okay, so so let's go to the precepts. Let's get some there. Let's go to the precepts, like here. Let's go to the book of let's go to Joel chapter 3 and start at verse 9. This is the book of Joel chapter 3 and verse 9. It says, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war, wake up the mighty men, let all the men of war draw near, let them come up. Okay, the Lord is doing this. Okay, this is the Lord command. The Lord is commanding this to happen. Okay, and Babylon the Great, America, they can't stop this. Trump, he can't stop this. Okay. Beat your plowshares, verse 10. Beat your plowshares into swords, and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong. Okay, because Russia and China now will they're gonna back up Iran. Okay, give them missiles, so America don't stand a chance. Okay, verse 11. Assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about thither. Cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Lord. Okay? So the Lord is doing this. The Lord controlling man's steps. Okay, let's get another precept. Let's get this is the book of Proverbs, chapter 20. Chapter 20 and verse verse 24. It says, Man's goings are of the Lord. How can a man then understand his own way? Okay, the Lord is controlling these heathens, to do this, to go up against America. Okay, yeah, next precept to back that up. The book of Jeremiah 23. Slakia. Actually, Jeremiah 10 and verse Jeremiah 10 and 23. It says, O Lord, I know that the way of man is not in himself. It is not in man that walketh to direct his steps. Okay, so the Lord using these heathens, to destroy America, Babylon the Great. So America, is through. This is the last precept here. This is Jeremiah chapter 50 and verse Jeremiah chapter 50 and verse 22. It says, a sound of battle is in the land, and of great destruction. Verse 23, it says, how is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken? Okay, how is Babylon become a desolation among the nations? Okay, Babylon, is become a desolation. Okay. Verse 24, I have laid a snare for thee, and thou art also taken, O Babylon, and thou wast not aware. Thou art found and also caught, because thou hast strive against the Lord. The Lord is the one who set the trap for Babylon. The Lord set that trap for Babylon, so that to be destroyed. Okay. So, America is through, So I hope this lesson was edifying. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham Yahushai, Bahasham Rakah Kodash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, who rule well. Peace and salutations unto the hopeful elect. Wa Abad Babal Shalom.